Oho Kali. Lolly Oho Kali. Oh, I love it. Time to watch Cat for 6 hours and get the mount. No pressure, Cat. We'll see if I'll make it to 6 hours today. Hi Frankaboom! How are you guys doing today? Yeah, we'll see if we'll make it to 6 hours today, because I only had 3 hours of sleep last night. I was lying in bed for 4 hours until I was able to fall asleep. So, 3 hours of sleep. So we'll see how far we get with that. I'm gonna stream for as long as I have energy and good vibes and I can handle reading out dialogue. My god, it's pretty in here. Alright, so I believe we left off on a solo instance. 10 straight shots of espresso. See, I just love coffee because it tastes good. I just love drinking coffee. The caffeine is kind of irrelevant for me, I think. I don't drink coffee because of the caffeine. I just drink it regardless. Like sometimes I will just switch to decaf because I want to keep drinking coffee, but I don't necessarily want more caffeine. Oh god. Okay, I actually wish I had a little bit of like dialogue stuff before we head into a fighty situation, but at least this will wake me up, right? Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Hi, dude. You're positively glowing. This one is so much fun. As long as it's not RP, I'm good. The Dawn Servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience, in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. I am here as a warrior. Hit me. It is RP, you get to RB as the character you made in the game. It's why it's called an RPG. I think it's really impressive that for as long as I've been saying this about RP duties, this is the first time you're pulling that card. I am actually really surprised. Let's go. I shouldn't probably be drinking coffee if this is a battle.
Forgive me these sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
You're gonna make me fight you? Don't die, cat. I'm a warrior. Do you know how much I have heals?
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne.
I'm not ready.
And I've been craving a proper challenge. The Lance Wielder, Stinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
I've had people test my reflexes, yes.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
I am a warrior. I don't know if I'm enough, though. Why don't we find out? So long as neither of us gets too carried away. I'm not interested in fighting you. Why was this not an option when we had Xenos? Why don't we find out? Oh god.
A spirited answer. Why not indeed?
My god, that smile. Is that even a smile? What is that? Because we all love Xenos? Oh god. No.
The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Go.
It's a smirk.
Ready your arms. Show me the truth of the tales.
Why do I feel like I need more volume? Okay, I don't know if I've woken up for this with my 3 hours of sleep. Let's see. Defeat the Dawn Servant. Sure, why not? Why not?
Give it your all. I want to
Okay. Okay, I will give you my all. Ow. Oh, is that like that side first and then that side? Yeah. I see what you did there.
They didn't even blink.
Oh god. How does that work? Oh, it's just lines. Okay. Bad camera angle there, though. I'm gonna go here. Actually, no, I don't think. There's some kind of a... Oh, that kind of a movement. I see. Okay, that's an opposite color. But it works the same way? I see.
Very well.
Don't you dare! Interrupting my
Resolve them.
burst.
All right.
Hello.
Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
Oh, is this a memory thing? Oh, this is a memory thing. Oh no, yeah, I don't do memory things. Sorry, that's gonna be a problem. Oh. What did that do? I'm not quite sure I understood what happened there. doubling? What are you doubling? Oh. Stay away from those? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. Okay. I saw that. Okay. Where do you... You have one big dude. Oh, a tower.
Stay alert.
Okay. Okay. Fancy blade work. Your blade work is fancy? Oh, that's fancy. Doubling. What do you do now? It's the big dude again. Okay. This was like in somewhere like these. Oh! Close! I don't know how to read that. That's just lines. Oh, more lines? Okay. Okay. I see. Ha ha ha. Burning sun. Oh no, memory puzzle. Oh no, memory puzzle. Oh no, memory puzzle. Oh, I got hit. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I don't do memory puzzles. Still don't know what this was. Ow. Okay. Sure. Okay. Got it. Okay. Let me put this because it creates a region as well. Okay. Doubling. Again. Alright. Okay. I still don't know how to read. Wait. Oh, the opposite direction. Okay. The opposite direction. Okay. I think I have an idea of how the blade thing works now. Wait, those create new ones? Okay, and what do you do? Oh god, here? So here? I did it! Proud, proud, proud. I did a learning. I did a learning. God dang it. I was late for that one. Oh? Oh my god, I do not... Whoa! I do not envy, controller players for that one.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough. I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it.
Took me a while, but I figured out how the blades work. For me, easiest way to do most memory puzzle parts is look where he targets for the first round of attacks, then just move into that area after the first attack. Don't get hit by anything else. Easy. That's assuming that it will never hit the same spot twice. Will it never hit the same spot twice? If that's the case, then yeah, absolutely. The first attack leaves fire on the ground, which leaves a burn debuff. True! In here, you can't even do that.
Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
You're welcome. With my butterfly axe.
Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
To be honest, this would, because of the whole Estinian reference, this would actually be a really cool one to do as a dragoon.
Confession. I said I'd crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Okay. Alright. Why are we here?
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hot-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your adamant defense could shield Lamati from those who would do her harm. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father. Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamati?
I love her.
Whether it be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
I love her. She's young but has potential.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet.
We'll make her ready.
Lamati thinks she understands her many peoples, their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all four claimants are lacking.
We need a fifth one?
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
Which of them can grow into one? I like it.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
I like that.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn. Guide Lamachi as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I love this!
I knew it. There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
I don't know if it's the angle, but it looks like Wuklamad's axe is bigger than mine. Alright, let's continue.
You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
No. Why do I feel like the audio is very low?
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
I'm a warrior. I don't get injuries.
You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion.
I'll do my best.
Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Hello, my lizard. I missed you. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Joral Ja, your lance-wielding friend Destinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else of you? Just a sparring partner. Well, if that's all it was. The shape of peace. Wuklamad thinks it's time to gather her allies for the road ahead. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the 4-Ard cabins. Come and join us after you have a moment to recover, eh? Shaz! Hi, I didn't see you because of the setting. Because I had Wuklamat. Yeah. Boo! Aw, cute. Alright. Let's go. Wait. Here. Whee! Ow. The only job that shouldn't constantly be on the boss's rear unless you know mechanics say you should be elsewhere is Black Mage. Why? Wait. Oh, destination. Thank you. Await your companions and continue with the rite of succession. Yes? Why is it asking? The game loves me. It keeps dropping me into instances with my friends. Aww. I love that. Because of how much they need to stand still. Oh, okay. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a long time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment fun, Gentane. Oh, that reminds me. I unlocked all the crafting and gathering, and I did the first, like the level 90 quest for each of them. Actually, for Botanist Miner, I did also the 93, but I did all the 90s for all of them, and so far my favorites have been the Botanist Miner and then the Carpenter, Leather Worker, Weaver. Those two I'm really enjoying so far. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Wookewu, what are you doing here? I love this music. I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Please, take up your axe and rend my flesh onto taco meat. Ew, no. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then. I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I'd come to this city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. Do you know something about it? That's right. It's the final step on the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tural for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wookawu. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with the Yokui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first, let us see Fontaine safely into the Moblin's care. Meanwhile, in Kozamauk. It's raining!
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Third job to 100, minor botanist and culinarian. Nice, congrats.
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawntrail may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
It's odd. For someone who has two heads, you sure are pretty close-minded.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me! But he's just a runt.
With skill.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
I love this song. Man, the soundtrack in this expansion is good.
Your part in this is far from over.
really like this scene was a sudden shocker for me on who is strong and so on. Yes! The music, yeah. We're back, and we brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fontaine, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Eshtame's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive! You are first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fontaine. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have met the requirements of the Feat of Pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joy, smiles, and well-wishing. We got another stone. Was that a third one? That makes 3. Thank you. More Potswan candidates? Come, tell Ready Rock your tales. Hi, Rockybody. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. You're doing well. I expected nothing less of Shoral Jaw's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish, and arm Toral with weapons of magic design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very. Your way's too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. No, I'm not okay with that. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Redderrock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliolal, there were no pot packs for the Potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Kulol Jaja arrived. The families of the grab snatched pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a warmake people. We feared death had come for us, but Kulol Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The goldwork crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Kulol Jaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot packs. Yes, reason and clever think changed Mobby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. We should be getting on as well. Kulol Jaja never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment, Third Promise? Rock would repay you for hand helping with Gahe. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Oh, Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness. A city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Above the clouds? Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rock. Where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yokhui friends. They live up in the mountains in Orkobacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the mobbling way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire, and your joy smiles behind. Three gym badges already, almost halfway there. Yay! These are Aether Current quests, aren't they? We'll do that. Wait, how far am I in travel? Aether Currents. Very close. Very close to flying. Those 2 quests, I'm assuming, and then 1 more MSQ. These tales raise many questions. Let us hope the giants have answers. The head of reason in Redrock's story sounds so different from the head of resolve. They share the same body, yet their personalities are wholly distinct. It unsettles me that Joral Jah is even a claimant in the first place. Surely his father cannot condone his violent ambitions. Watercolors? That's a quest. You're so close to getting your first flying area unlocked in Dawntrail. I know! 3 quests, out of which 2 I can already see. Does this one have the... Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden Mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urkapacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Shall we do some Aether Current questing? Vendavog is in a flighty fright. Danger Straits, Vendavog's Twinklecrafter has gone missing. Vendavog asks all around the village, and some say that he went to pay a visit to the Imperius, the giant's prey place. But prey place is a danger place full of friend-munching fiends. Yeah. You are a fighter, are you not? Will you swordland for Vendavog and save her dear Twinklecrafter from certain doom? I will. I shall grab the other quest first, though. All good pot packs must come to an end. Mavamog is searching for a strange face to Earthenshire. I was making coffee and listening to stream. Oh no, what did you hear? You are Kat, are you not? She who has been strength lending to Wuklamat. Could Moamak ask that you strength lend her in turn? The matter is this. Moamag's craft hand is to retire after long years. He lip-slips that he intends to fancy craft one last masterpiece before he does so, but for this he needs the hand help of a strange face to the village. Anfroy is his name. He is always very murky-worded with his requests, so Moamak is not sure what hand help he needs, but if you could exchange tongue flaps with him, he would be very, very happy feels. Happy feels! We're getting happy feels. You lost me completely by reading out what the line was. Which one? Anfroy. Yes, I'm Anfroy. Do I know? Wait, aren't you the friend of the Third Promise? The adventurer from across the water who was asking about the pot packs? Maybe? I see. Moamak sent you. I only said I needed the help of a stranger to Earthenshire. Trust her to pick an honest-to-goodness hero. The task I have for you is but a trifling one, but it's very near and dear to my heart. I want you to find out all you can about Moamak. There's nothing untoward about it, I assure you. I'm interested in what she's interested in. Her hobbies, her likes and dislikes, what she holds dear, and so forth. But for certain reasons that I'll share with you later, she can't know this. We've been working together for decades, but now, as my pot pact is about to end, I find that I know next to nothing about her, but perhaps others who work closely with the Moblins might. Okay. Reading is kind of hurting my eyes. Ugh. eyes are getting tired, which is not surprising considering I had 3 hours of sleep. Hi. Moamak and Anfrey, yes. Maybe if I'll just sit a little bit further from the desk, maybe that'll help. I feel like my eyes are getting really tired. Moamak and Anfrey, yes, I know the pair well. She's famously very protective of him, sometimes even rejecting his patrons' orders outright. It's not that she thinks him unequal to the task, you understand. Quite the opposite, in fact. She knows how exciting his standards are and how discontented he would be if his work failed to meet them. So anytime a patron attempts to have him lower his standards or design something differently to how he judges best, Moamak will always leap to his defense. As for what she enjoys, well, her delight in Anfar's creations has not dulled at all in the years they've worked together. I should think she likes nothing more. When you were in the marbling pot, there was a guy behind you and to the right hitting things with a hammer. And I'm running around somewhere else, forgetting I also have your ambient sounds, growing more paranoid at the invisible blacksmith just tinking away behind me wherever I was. Oh no, that's funny. What does Moamak value most? Her potswan, of course. Any mobby who says otherwise is a fib speaker. Fib speaker! Heck yeah, we found a new nickname for Blue. Fib speaker. She keeps the treasure he gave her heart side at all times, or so she once lip-slipped to Tarnatic. He hasn't a flimsy thought what this treasure might be, but whatever it is, it's sure proof of the friend bond between them. I can just imagine the devs being like just giggling when making up these words. Uplander wants to know what brain tickles Moamak. That's an easy ask. Moamak never lip flaps about anything other than her potsworn Anfrey. She says he's just as good a tricksy crafter as he is crafty tricker. Always playing crafty tricks. Crafty tricker. That's another nickname for Blue. One day, Anfrey draws little arrows around the village, showing Potsworn how to leave Earthenshire without help hands eye-catching them. Many laugh-minded pot friends follow the arrows and leave for secret hidey place in the woods. Mobbies are frighty feels over disappearing Potsworn. Frighty feels! Potsworn come back all glitter teeth, but help hands are steamiers. All except Moamak. She goes around the village saying guild words to every mobby for Anfrey's sneaky trick. Deep heart though, it is clear that she is nothing but happy feels to have him back. Happy feels. Is this pick on Blue Day? Saying that he's a trickster is hardly picking on him, it's just a fact. Ooh, I can turn in one of these quests already. See, he agrees. Comes around, goes around. Yes. Ah, you're back. So what did you find out? How much do I troll and do stupid stuff on here? Yes. A lot. My head hurts. Ha! She really thinks that much of me? They say that Moblin help hands love nothing more than helping their charges, and it seems it's true. Though it wouldn't hurt for her to show it a little more often. But that's not the only thing you learned, and I thank you for it. You've given me exactly what I need, so I suppose it's about time I told you what I need it for. The truth is... Is Kat still hard at hand helping? Yes, she is. So I'll thank you for not bothering us. You do remember that I specifically asked you to leave me be until my work was complete. Always such angry words. Mowamak means no bother. Just needs to do daily mob duty, sharpening tools until they sparkle, shine. And I'm telling you that I don't need you to. Not now, anyway. I'm almost retired. All my commissions are already dealt with. Until the end day of the pact, Moamuk will uphold her pact part. It is her duty as help hand. Why do you always have to be so... I'm sorry, Moamak, but I'm going to have to put my foot down. I expressly forbid you from touching my tools until my work with Kat is finished. I want to give her a hug. Then Moamak will do as Amphrey asks, though it makes her shamefaced. She will turn to other duties. If Amphrey needs her, he has only to hail call. Poor Mobby. Can I give them a hug? I wish I didn't have to do that, but I'll be needing every one of those tools if I'm to achieve my aim. That aim being to make a farewell present to Moamag. You're giving me the happy feels. In all the years I've been working here, she's been my guardian angel, answering my every prayer before it even makes it to my lips. Even in these recent times, when the help hands have grown too few for the number of potsworn, her service hasn't lapsed an ilm. Now that my service is coming to an end, I wanted to do something just for her, to thank her for everything she's done for me. Yet despite her knowing me better than I do myself, I discovered that I didn't really know anything about her at all. I tried to speak with her, to learn what really makes her tick. But she always brushed me off, said that her only wish as a humble help hand was to see my wishes realized. That got me thinking, perhaps she and the other moblings might be more willing to open up to someone who wasn't bound to the Pot Pact, someone like you. And by all the gods, the plan worked. I have an idea for her present now. All that remains is to craft it. But without Moamuk's help, that might be a little more difficult than usual. If you'd be willing to play a help hand a little longer, I'd make it worth your while. No! You're gonna leave this as a side quest for me? You're gonna leave this as a... Oh. That's gonna be a side quest. I will come back to you later. That sounds like a wonderful side quest that's gonna make me cry. So much content for all jobs. This is probably the tribal quest entry quest. Oh my god, mobbies as a tribe. Or, I'm sorry, society. I want. Anyway, up north is the other one, so let's go get that. Do you need help? Come and get me! You're not gonna hurt my lizard. You're not gonna hurt my lizard. I'm gonna show you what happens when you hurt my lizard. Taste my fell cleave. It's okay, everything's okay. I have red eyes, don't be scared. I'm back. You're not gonna hurt my Lizzie McGuire. Aww. This piece of music is one of my favorites from this expansion so far. You're looking for a twinkle crafter? That's me, most likely. I'm one of the Mobling's contracted artisans, specializing in jewelry making. Vendavog was concerned for my safety, you say? How kind of her to send me my own personal guard. I've ever been fascinated by the unique visual language of the Yokhui, you see. I often visit this place to bask in its grand, imposing glory. Yet I have never once taken a step beyond this point. The beasts that lurk within are far too dangerous to risk delving any further. But with you at my side, I can finally make a detailed study of the rest of the ruins. Such as what remains of them, of course. 500 years have come and gone since the giants returned to their ancestral lands, and they have not been kind to the creations they left behind. Yet some of the larger structures still remain. This impressive gate, for one. They say the Yokhui towered yalms above even the tallest sprawl, but I wonder if their architecture might have played some part in exaggerating those tales. Its sheer sense of scale serving to inflate the giant's own. But enough speculation. Let us press on. We have much to discover. I am really struggling with reading, like it hurts my eyes to read text. Whenever I'm just playing, nothing. But reading today is weird. We'll see how this goes. I think it's the 3 hours of sleep that's really getting to me. I was such a huge fan of the show and Hilary Duff when I was a kid. I still am. Same. Pillars of stone overlooking the nave. Fascinating, isn't it? The simple combination of geometric shapes naturally draws one's eye to the center, all the while maintaining a delicate balance. As the sun traversed the sky, so too with the shadows of the towers above paint patterns on the ground below. And not just any patterns, oh no, calculations. Every stone cut and placed with mathematical precision. Divining the movement of the stars and the changing of the seasons. A triumph of both form and function. True artistry. But wait, what's that over there? By the cliff's edge. Quickly, with me. I don't know. Whee! Whee! Oh yes, let me just rest my eyes a little bit here. Are you okay? Oh, hello! Hi! I didn't see you there. Sorry, I was looking at flowers. Stay away from my lizard. Okay. You okay? Blaming me for the chaos when it was Cat all along. Looking at flowers. How was that me all along? I was looking at flowers. My God, Primal Rend is so satisfying. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Why am I touching his butt? Thank you, and forgive me for racing ahead like that. I was so absorbed in examining every ilm of this place, I clean forgot the reason I'd never done so before. But if anything is worth risking one's life for, it is surely this. Why, just look at this tower. It's a work of art. To the untrained eye, it might appear little more than a pile of stone, but look at how each brick is cut and positioned perfectly aligned with its neighbors, and not a drop of mortar to hold them in place. The engravings, too, surely have some religious significance. They certainly inspire reverence in me. Yes, inspiring reverence. That's the thing. Why else would the giants build their temple upon the cliff top, if not to make daily proof of their predominance over those who dwelt in the plains below, those who were beneath them in every way? One cannot help but admire them. That their creations should awe and exhilarate us even now, centuries since they've been gone. Thank you, my friend. My passion for jewelry craft had been cooling of late, but now I am positively burning with inspiration. If the Yokui's creations can echo through the ages, then so can mine, to earth and shire, and eternity. I wonder... Let me climb up for real quick. I want to see if there would be like a sightseeing thing in here. No? Aw, that was sad. No sightseeing thing. Guess it wasn't important enough. Okay. I'm gonna take us there. Blue needs a bodyguard. I'm the bodyguard. You were the one who aggroed the enemy. They were after you, not me. I was just looking at flowers. My eyes were getting tired, so I was resting my eyes on pretty flowers. That's the excuse I'm gonna use. I'm on fire! How much XP do I get from this, by the way? Ooh, I'm gonna give it to Dragoon, because Dragoon is like this close to leveling up. Big thanks for bringing the Twinkle Crafter back to us. Not only is he safe and well, but full of mind fruit too. He says that he found it in the giant's prey place. This need for mind fruit is common among the Potsword. Some try to find it in history, some in nature, some even in firewater. It is our side of the pot pack to keep them well supplied with it. A duty that is a constant source of brain pain. Brain pain! But oh, the ideas they come up with when they have it. Such fresh thinking. Bendawok can't wait to see what our friendly Twinkle Crafter Wangle crafts next. Leveled up. Rise of the Dragoon. Oh, what? That did not go into my hotbars. Dragon Fire Dive, Rise of the Dragon. Oh. It's automatically, I don't have to allow it. It's turned on by default. Okay. Because some of these are not, so I was not sure. The MSQ is currently 92. I can't give MSQ XP to White Mage. Those days have passed. But I can give to Dancer or Dragoon. But I'm kind of now tempted to just stick to Warrior because I don't want to hit another level issue. We're to meet with the Yokui at last. Here I am with 3 hours of sleep saying that it hurts my eyes to read this dialogue. And here I am talking to every extra NPC for some extra pieces of dialogue. You should be good to go with MSQ level for a while. Yeah, I can give the MSQ XP to my other jobs, but I do need to make sure that when it's dungeon time, I go in as a warrior. Just to make sure that I'm not hitting a level clap. With warrior. This road will take us through the mountains to the Urco-Pacha Highlands. An exhausting route, perhaps, but a straightforward one. Am I finally gonna be able to craft things because I can finally get Lar ore? Am I finally gonna get to the area where Lar ore is gathered? I can't craft because I need freaking Lar ore. One day, we're sailing up rivers, and the next we're hiking up mountains. The highlands are where the Lay of Proof took place, that being Gulol Jaja's encounter with the Yokui. But there's also the stage for the Lay of Ice, where heroes fought the monstrous Valigarmanda. I am most curious to know what the rite will demand of us there. Can't you go there now without having to do MSQ? I am not going to new places off stream. Even if I could, I'm not going to. Yeah. I am unlocking everything on stream. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Third promise. Oh, I'm glad I caught you. Ready Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long if you would please follow me. So close. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. Okay. I'll just sit here on the ground. Okay. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. I love that they made this an actual wait. I love this music. Perhaps there were complications. Well, let us wait a little longer. Love how the devs are. Ha! Sake. This is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only one road. And it's straight. I wouldn't underestimate Wuklamat's sense of direction. Or lack thereof. Oh! She's like my mom. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Reddyrock who had business with her, yes? Oh no, I'm coming as fast as my other lizard's feet can carry. I could have just teleported there, but something's not right. I can feel it. I pray not untoward has befallen the third promise. She doesn't seem to be here. I would have thought Wuklamat was just being her usual impulsive self, but now I'm not so certain. Do I want to give some XP to a Ragoon? And the answer, as long as this doesn't make me fight. Back again so soon? We've come looking for Wuklamat. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Reddyrock did not. Neither has she seen the third promise since you were last here. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh? I thought you left already. Where is Lamati? Is she not with you? I failed at my job. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? I know, it's my fault. That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. I will help you search. This is not how I would wish a fellow claimant to lose their contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. They're gonna help us. Kat and I should work together at least, the better to facilitate communication between our groups. Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. I mean, I'm glad I'm getting a cat boy, but I would rather take Graha. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. Thank you. Lost Promise. Koana is anxious to begin the search for Wuklamat. If Lamatu was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except Reddyrock swears she didn't see her, in which case it is entirely possible that Lamatu never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Okay, let's go ask. The third promise? Mobby has been standing at his post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of a Tonawauda with brightly colored hair? Mobby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about a Pelu peddler in Many Fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. Crazy hair bandit. A bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here. Though I wish it were otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Tonawautan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. Come, let us hurry to Many Fires. I'd like a word with this peddler, should they still be around. Oh, very far. Also, does this one? No. Hi. Here, cat. This is the merchant who ran afoul of the bandit. Okay. Ugh. Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel Wo Kesa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his somethings. Wow, Kesa. And his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel. And with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he left after Lamati. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. That was weird. I think the server lag respawned the tree. I was just logging and restored all my GP. That is not lag. That is your new gathering ability. It's awesome. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wo Kesa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. He confused me. An excellent plan. And I have just the right garments for your disguise. At a specially discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Oh? Oh. Cute! Matches your hair. Now we lay the bait. I will precede you into Many Fires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Wokesa is a coin-hungry, as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an interesting mark, irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap. No new map for me yet. Or new area of a map. Time to play our parts. Follow Quana's lead and try not to fall behind. Okay. I follow. But I'm faster than you. There, that sprawl fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you've put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. A rare gemstone from that Hetzaro merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Okay. Good start, but I would make certain Wokesa is aware of me. Let's continue. Okay. That mobbling over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours, Cat. Oh my god, I love that we have the emos here. The Hetzara sold you a sparkle stone for your collection. Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Mobby is happy for your happiness. Mobby is also jealous of the merchant and the jingly shine he must have made. More? That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Did they apply that for old quests too? I'm not sure. Do you see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. Happy! A passing peddler? Had the very gemstone you sought for your collection? That's a stroke of luck! And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some Pel of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Even if it... Okay. Who's hiding? Oh. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sellsword is tempting my fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop, and then return forthwith to Tuliolal. Did you see? The rat has come for a nibble. I'm gonna smack him with my axe. You played your part to perfection, Cat. A woman of many talents, just as Tancred and Rianche described. Now let us lure Wokesha out and spring our trap. A brother's duty. Kuwana wishes to execute the final stage of his plan. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed. The better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wokesha is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Yeah, sure. Just one slight thing. I don't do stealth. I do not do stealth. I am the least stealthy person alive. I love the follow quests. I usually follow them with my big whale. No one's gonna notice that. Oh? Oh, you have friends. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of your profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. Yeah, about that. Must protect. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye. Men, kill these withdrawal. Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, Cat, pray leave them capable of speech. Big Angie time! Ready? You're under attack! No! They're gonna die to my fell cleaves even without my damage buff. Actually... I love being a warrior. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? Then I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Ibaka shit salt lover. You get no answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is Wuklamat? I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired? By whom? We weren't told that either. Only Waukesa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed their leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Lands Guard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills. But perhaps you could pursue Waukesa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamati is being held. Again, stealthy. That's gonna go well. Okay. I used the Stormblood raid reward mount. The giant, incredibly loud two-seater mechanical robot dragon. Oh my god. Just anything to make these scenes as funny and insane as possible. It really doesn't stop raining, does it? No. Follow from a distance. Objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Should your quarry begin displaying the effects shown in the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection at these times, make use of cover such as rocks and trees. So if I see this, I need to hide. Also, I can tell where this picture was taken because I recognize those stairs. I recognize the exact spot in Gridania. The objective will also end in failure if you follow too closely. Keep your quarry in sight, but avoid stepping into the detection circle. Okay, let's see how many attempts this takes. Do we need to be behind a tree during this? Or is it just enough to be, like, that far behind? Are you gonna stop? Oh. Try think logically. Logic doesn't always apply in these cases. That is a recipe for disaster. Oh my god. He is running so fast. Oh god. There's nothing to hide behind, so I'm gonna have to trust that he's not gonna turn. Ah! I can't sprint. I can't sprint. I can't sprint. Oh, okay. Finally! My money! Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleating. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Koana told me the news. You found the abductor then? What's the situation? And you think the bandits were hired by this Hobigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wokesa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. I hope this plotline will serve a greater purpose, because right now it feels very fillery. Again? No, I was so happy that I was done with it. God dang it. One of those, I was like really like trying to like be like, okay, I'm okay with this one. I'm okay with this one. I'm okay with this one. But this is a hiding place, right? It continues. Alright. Oh. God, he runs so fast. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Better late than never.
You speak?
That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well
Aww.
then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
Okay.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so we could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
Trust in Thancred.
I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back.
Music.
I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
Yes.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the polity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
Okay. That scene right there makes that no longer feel filler. In the moment, yeah, it did feel filler, but now it doesn't anymore. I may have put rescuing Lamati ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me. Yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made this same choice. After all, if I am incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Feeding the river. Kuana wishes to gather your companions for the upcoming rescue mission. We need to gather our forces. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where Lamati has been taken. Thancred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your Punuti from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Erenville, as an expert on wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feed, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scatter it about, however. Would you accompany him, Kat? Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the Punuti was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Then let us divide the tasks and have at it. I think I need to go grab myself some snacks. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild Punutis downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. I'm gonna have a quick bio now. I am going to run to the bathroom, get some snacks, and get a new cup of coffee. So I will be very quick, and we will then go continue this stuff. Grab a banana. I should really grab a banana. Being able to take my eyes off of the screen for a little bit will help a lot. So yeah, oh my god, look at all of the colors here. This is the expansion of colors. But yeah, I will be right back.